Here, let's talk about pricing, appropriateness, and feasibility. Okay, so only certain types of services can be appropriately or feasibly priced within direct monetary terms, if you will. In other words, charging a fee for a service is not always desirable or practical, right? And neighborhood parks are a good example of that. You have a small park close to your home, and there's no real practical way to say everybody's got to pay $1 to enter this park, or pay $2 to walk on this trail, or so much to access the beach or whatever it may be. So sometimes it's just not practical to do that. Okay, so when we think about this, we got to think about merit services maybe more appropriate for fees, right? And we're talking about when we think about merit, we think about things that indirectly benefit the community as a whole, but they're most beneficial to the people that receive them the most, or receive the service or programming or product, right? So when you think about this, many of the facilities and programs provided by parks and recreation agencies overall could qualify as a merit service, right? So in general, it's good that children have a place to go after school to a rec center for the community. But the children that are attending the rec center are also the ones getting the most direct benefit. So if you think about, when we think about the youth and adult sports, as far as part of that benefit specific groups, right? So the indirect benefits from people being involved in sports for the community can be, good, wholesome, positive outlets for youth, and then and adults, and then also like the physical and personal health and development of these individuals as well. So that benefits a broader audience than just the self or the small group. So to go along with this, when you look at how the public, nonprofit, and then commercial aspects, whether it be sport, tourism, recreation, leisure, whatever it may be, provide what we could look at as private services, or the services that are not necessarily merit, right? So these are more directly benefiting a specific person or group, and the greater good, so to speak, doesn't really see much of a benefit to it. So the value to the small group is great, and the value to the general community is not apparent or very small. And then it's up to us as recreation professionals, whether in groups or in a supervisory capacity, it's up to us to determine: are we going to base the services or the products on merit? Are we going to base it on what the public needs, or are we looking at it as a private aspect of it, right? So we can look at it public as everybody benefits. Merit is, the public benefiting is a really good option as far as a secondary benefit, or private, whereas the public doesn't really benefit that much. So which one of those is our product or service? And sometimes this can be really controversial. So it's tread lightly when you start going down this pricing mechanism.